This is The Hidden Alley by Megan J. Collins. Isabel knew that it was past her curfew. She had meant to leave the party earlier, but had lost track of time. The only reason she realized it was time to head home was because her parents had left several missed calls, informing her that she would be grounded as soon as she entered the front door. If Isabel knew what was going to happen, she would be thankful that being grounded was the worst thing in her life. Isabel walked down the street she took on her way home from school. Even though she had walked the street almost every day for years, it seemed otherworldly at night. There were no people around, all the street and shop lights were out, and no cars were driving. In fact, the street would be completely dark if there wasn't a full moon. Passing her favorite thrifted bookstore, Isabel stopped to look into the shop window. She was already grounded, a few more minutes when it hurt her. As she looked at the books, she saw in the reflection of the window an alleyway across the street. Isabel couldn't remember that alley ever being there before. Then again, buildings don't just separate. Isabel must be mistaken. Wanting to delay her parents' wrath, Isabel went down the mysterious alley, curious about where it would lead. At the end of the alley, Isabel saw a dark gray building with a yellow door. Above the door was a sign that read, Miss Crave's Museum of Wild Creatures. Next to the store's name was a glowing neon sign that said, Open. Wanting to know what was inside, Isabel opened the door. Hello, she called. Is anyone there? Inside, dusty cobwebs covered the shop. Along all the walls were human-sized jars covered with too much grime to see inside. In the middle of a room was a yellow table with a brown leather book. I think I'll just go now, Isabel said, but when she turned around, she could not find a door. In fact, there was no door at all in the shop. Hyperventilating, Isabel started to freak out. How was she supposed to get out, to get home? Suddenly, she heard a big bang. Turning around, Isabel found the leather book open, face down on the floor. Who moved that? Come out now. I know you're there. But no one came out. Approaching the book, Isabel picked it up. Immediately, a red light shined from its pages, a dark shadow emerging from the glow. Terror in her eyes, Isabel started to scream as the shadow filled the room until it engulfed Isabel, silencing her screams. The end.